The Dhammapada. The twin verses. Reaming couplet phase. The mind is the origin of all things. It comes from the mind, and is made by the mind. If you speak or act with a bad mind, pain follows him, just as a wheel follows a cow's footsteps. The mind is the origin of all things. It comes from the mind and made by the mind. If you speak or act with a clear and pure heart, happiness follows him, just as the shadow follows its master. He cursed and hurt me, beat me, and took what was mine. Holding on to these thoughts, your hatred won't subside. He cursed and hurt me, beat me, and took what was mine. If you don't have these thoughts, your hatred will finally subside. In this world, a grudge never goes away for the sake of the grudge. This is an eternal truth that will never change, as it only disappears when you give up your grudge. There are those who do not realize that we must die one day in this world. Realize this, and all fighting will disappear. The devil conquers him easily if he sees dirty things cleanly, does not suppress the desire of his senses, has no restraint in eating and drinking, as the wind topples a fragile tree. He who sees dirty things as dirty, who keeps the desires of the senses under control, who is temperate in eating and drinking, who is steadfast in his conviction, even the devil cannot conquer him, as the wind cannot overcome a rocky mountain. If anyone tries to put on a robe while failing to cast off dirt, he is not worthy to wear a robe, for he has no temperance and no truth. Only those who have washed away the dirty residue, who have kept the precepts, who have temperance and truth, are fit to wear the robe. A person who thinks truth is false and falsehood is true will never arrive at the truth because of this misconception. Knowing the truth for what it is and not for what it is not, such a person can finally arrive at the truth because of his right thinking. Like rain leaking through a loosely covered roof, a mind that is less practiced is more susceptible to the reach of desire. As rain does not leak into a well-covered roof, so desire has no place in a well-trained mind. A person who has done evil is troubled in this world and the next. When he sees that his deeds are filthy, he grieves and is troubled. A man who has done good rejoices in this world and in the next. He sees that his deeds are upright, and he rejoices and is glad. A person who has done a bad deed suffers in this world and in the next. I have done a bad deed, and then he falls into hell and suffers again and again. People who has done a good deed are happy in this world and in the next. They are happy because he has done a good deed, and they are happy again and again in the good world. No matter how much he memorizes the sutras, if he doesn't practice them, he's just a coward counting other people's cows. And he can't be counted among the ranks of true practitioners. Even if one can only memorize a little of the sutras, he who practices the truth, who is free from desire, anger and foolishness, who attains right wisdom and liberation, who is not attached to this world and the next, can join the ranks of the true practitioners.